Welcome to the virtual office training. Today we will learn how to create a balance sheet through pivot table in Microsoft Excel. In our first video we created this journal. In our second video we generated the trial balance through pivot table. In our third video we generated the profit and loss account through pivot table. In this video we generate the report of balance sheet through pivot table. Let's start. First, go to the insert and click pivot table, and I want a new worksheet. Click OK. Now pivot table options are available here. Now if you move to the journal, here is a accounts group. There are all the balance sheet category: current assets, fixed assets, current liability, long-term liability, and owner equity. And in here I just drag the accounts group into the rows. It will display all the category of balance sheet. Now I want all the chart of accounts. Just drag the accounts into the rows. It will display all the chart of accounts in this pivot table. Now I want a balance column. Just drag into the sum values. It will display the value of each item. Now I want a blank line on each item. Just click here and move to the design. Here is the option blank rows. Just click insert blank line after each item. It will insert a blank line to each category. Now I want these data in tabular form. Just go to the report layout. Here is the option show in tabular form, and I don't want a grand total here. Just move to the grand total and off for rows and column. Now the grand total will disappear. Now here is a current assets total, current liability total, and fixed asset total, and owner equities total. Here is another column blank. This is a profit and loss account item. If you see here in journal, this is a blank cell. This is a profit and loss account. Now it will display all the item of profit and loss account in blank here. If I click here, it will display the 10,000 net profit, and I will give the name retained earning here. Now drag the fixed asset here, and this is a current liability, owner equity, and retained earning. And I want a to calculated field. I want to calculate total current assets and total fixed assets. Just go to the analyze. Here is the option calculation. Just click here and click calculated item, and now type here total assets. In formula, just double click current assets plus fixed assets and click add and click OK. It will generate the total assets. Just click here in minus sign. Now the total assets are 2,25,000. Just move to the above. This is the total assets. I just highlight these total assets. Now I need another calculate field, total liability plus total owner equity plus retained earning. Just go to the analyze and calculation, and here is the option calculated item. Just type here total liabilities plus total owner equity. In formula, just double click here current liability plus owner equity plus retained earnings. If you have a long-term liability, you can also add long-term liability here if you have. Now click add and click OK. It will display total liability plus total owner equity. Just double click here, and these are 2,25,000. Just highlight this. Now total assets is equal to total liability plus total owner equity. These are balance. That's way you can create a balance sheet through pivot table. If you don't want this layout, just go to the design, and here is the option report layout and show in compact form. If I change the journal to see this report is working or not, just go to the journal and increase the salaries expense here. This is a 5,000. I just type here 10,000. Now what is the impact in balance sheet? Just click here. There is no impact here, but if I right click the mouse and click refresh, it will show the impact. Now total assets are 2,20,000 because retained earning are decreasing because we increase the expense. That's why you can create a balance sheet through pivot table in Microsoft Excel. Hope this tip will be very helpful for you. Thanks for watching.